Hey everyone, welcome to Hot Topics Live here inside the Home Bakery Business Tips Facebook group and streaming live on YouTube. And today we're going to be diving right in and talking about how to get more reviews on your Facebook business page. So, if you are lacking in reviews or you don't even know how to enable reviews on your Facebook business page, well, stick around for 15 minutes. I want to share with you some tips to get more reviews on your Facebook business page. All right, so welcome to Hot Topics Live, everyone. I love to take just a minute to recognize all our new members each week. Our Facebook group grows in leaps and bounds every week, and I want to thank you all so much for being here. If you're watching live now, pop into the comments and say hi. I love seeing you guys here while I'm recording live, but if you can't catch it till later, just say hashtag replay so I can go back and make sure I answer any questions that you have on the replay. And then welcome to everyone watching over on YouTube. If you are enjoying Hot Topics Live and for some reason you can't join us over in the Facebook group, then be sure and subscribe so you can get notified whenever I go live and you can be a part of this community over on YouTube. So today, what we're going to be talking about is how to get more reviews on your Facebook page. And before we jump into my tips on this, I want to talk just a little bit about which social media platform you're putting your energy into. So for many people, we get this impression that we're supposed to be everywhere all the time, and your business isn't done and perfect until you have mastered every platform and you have a beautiful Instagram page and you've figured out all the different ways to sell on Facebook. So I want you to just wipe that type of thinking out of your head for a minute and think about this. The majority of users on social media are on Facebook. So Facebook is the place to start making your sales. It doesn't mean that you're only a Facebook bakery, but if you're just getting started, Facebook is where you're going to get the biggest results the fastest. And this is a great place to build out your business page, your Facebook business page. Because Facebook business pages have recently been updated and they function so much like a website that you can cross the website off of your to-do list for quite a while if you take some time to personalize your Facebook business page. So today we're going to be talking about how to get more reviews on that page, which is part of personalizing your Facebook business page. But I want to encourage you to take a few minutes, if you haven't been on your Facebook business page in a while, and go log in, because you're going to see that Facebook has recently changed the entire Facebook page experience. In fact, that's what they're calling it, Facebook page experience now. And as usual, when Facebook moves things around, it is a little hard to find your bearings. But I'll tell you some of the things I like about this new update to the Facebook business page experience. They have now allowed you to separate your personal profile from your business page, and you no longer have to be logged in as your profile on behalf of the page. It's just much easier to comment as your page, to post as your page, and they've separated out the personal profile from the page for some positive changes. And then once you get the hang of editing your page, it actually is a little bit easier. Now that brings us to today's topic. Where is the reviews tab on your Facebook page? So when you set up your Facebook page, you're going to choose a theme for your page. And what the theme means is what different buttons does it have up at the top. And if you choose food and beverage, then you'll have an option to upload your menu to your Facebook page and to turn on your reviews. And if you choose more of like a shop, then you might not see those options. It's okay though, it can all be added in afterwards. But we're focusing on one tab of your Facebook business page today, and that's the reviews tab. Now, why should you get more reviews on your Facebook page? Well, it's just a no-brainer. When we see positive reviews from customers, that speaks louder than any marketing that you can do on your own behalf. When your customers are delighted with the products and services that you provide, then they are more easily and more able to just jump in and buy something from you right away without all that hesitation, not knowing who this vendor is and trusting a new business. It just makes the whole process that much smoother. So let's jump right into it. How do you get more reviews on your page? All right, so earlier this week on Sunday, I asked over in our Facebook community, I asked you guys how many reviews you have. And I kind of saw the whole spectrum. A lot of you said none, and you don't know how to get reviews. And then someone said 9, so way to go. That's amazing. And someone said not very many, and I want more. So this is the Hot Topics Live for you. If you felt like you were in that category of, I don't have very many and I definitely want more, let's talk about it. So the first tip is to jump into your Facebook page, check out the new settings, and make sure that you have allowed reviews. You could actually turn off reviews, and I don't recommend that. You want to turn on reviews. And so the first thing is to make sure that it's enabled. Now, you also want to display the reviews tab right under your cover photo so that it's easy and inviting for customers to leave reviews. So you'll need to go into, like I said, into this new Facebook page experience and find your reviews tab and make it be displayed right under your cover photo. We're trying to make it easy for people to leave reviews. So making it visible is the very first step. And then as a best practice, you just want to respond to every review you get. Positive, not so positive, constructive feedback. This is really important just to show that you value what customers are saying in your reviews. And if you go and read someone's review before you decide to do business with them, the response that that business owner gives you a lot of confidence or unconfidence as to how they handle these customer comments. And so people do read the reviews before they decide to do business, and you can really get in there, answer those reviews, and look like a business that cares about what their customers think. I recently, actually just today, got a Facebook message from a baker who was just distraught over a negative comment. And so if that has ever happened to you, you know how devastating that feels. We put our heart and soul into our baking, we get a negative comment, and it feels like it's going to destroy you. And it really isn't the comment that destroys you, it's how you deal with it. So would I take down a negative comment inside my reviews? Absolutely not. I would use that negative comment to showcase my level of service and commitment to making sure that my customers are happy. And that is what answering your reviews can do for you as well. Okay, so my next tip to get more reviews on your Facebook business page is to follow up with your customers after they order from you. So this I just consider a best practice when it comes to taking care of your customers. And inside the Bake Better Academy, we have an entire module on how to care for your customers. So following up is a tip for getting repeat business. It's not just a thank you for the money and we're done. This is a relationship that you're building. And so following up with them is the best way to get repeat business. And when you do that follow-up, this is a great time to ask them to leave you a review on your Facebook business page. Now, when you're over on your Facebook page and you're on your reviews tab, you can copy that URL link out of your browser bar and share that in the conversation that you're having with your customer. So if you're just going into Messenger or your texts or DMs and saying, hey, how did you enjoy that birthday cake last Friday? And they say, oh my gosh, it was amazing. Then you can follow up with I'm so glad to hear that. Would you mind filling out a review on my business page for me? And send them that link. Or if you're following up with your customers in email, you can just put a link inside the email. But the takeaway here is that you should be following up with your customers. And when you do, this is the opportunity to share the link to your review page. Okay, so next tip for getting more reviews on your Facebook page is to send them to your page. So this is sort of an extension of following up with your customers. But you can direct people over to your reviews. And there's several different ways that you can do that. So you can do it right there in your Facebook page. You can actually create a post that says, I had so many orders that went out last week. If you were one of them, jump into my reviews and let me know how you liked it. So you can ask for reviews right there on your Facebook page. You can also share the link to your Facebook review page over on another social media platform. So maybe you have both platforms. You have Instagram and you have Facebook, but you're putting most of your energy into Facebook. Then your Instagram link could be either a link tree, a bio extender, or it could actually be just the link to leave reviews. So maybe your Instagram is where you post all your finished work, and here's where you can leave a review. Or you can do it in a link tree, which I've seen a lot of bakers do, and then send them over to the Facebook page. The key here is to send people to that page. So in order to do that, you have to have that page enabled. You want to be able to see it right there on the homepage, right under your cover photo, and make it easy for people to leave reviews. All right, so there's a bunch of things that we just talked about in there to make leaving a review easier for your customer. And let's recap real quickly what we talked about here today. So the first thing is to get in and explore the new Facebook business page settings. Find your way around and make sure that you have reviews enabled and that tab clearly displayed under your cover photo. Number 2, be in the habit of following up with your customers. And in the process of following up with your customers, asking them how they liked their past order and directing them over to your page to leave a review. And then third, sharing that link to your review page in your other social media platforms or even in Facebook itself by asking for reviews in a post. So there are just 3 easy things that you can do. These are short and actionable so that you could just take a few minutes out of your day this week and get your Facebook reviews up to speed so that you can start to collect more and more positive reviews. And the algorithm will love all that activity on your page, create more visibility for you, and hopefully bring in more orders for you via Facebook. So if you're curious about learning a little bit more about why I recommend Facebook as the best platform to sell your home baked goods, then I'm going to drop a blog post in the link in the chat today. And this is a blog post. I actually wrote it 2 years ago. And I've recently gone in and updated it, made sure it was all current and up to date. But I literally share 6 steps that I went through to host a flash sale on my Facebook page. Everything from making and photographing the product. I share the social media posts that I put in my own Facebook community group that I shared it in. and literally walk through the process of selling out in like a half an hour. It was crazy. But if you're interested in getting your feet wet with selling on Facebook, or you just want to learn a little bit more about why Facebook is such a good and easy platform to sell from, then check out the link. I'm going to drop it in the comments right now. And then I'll also put it in the Facebook or in the YouTube description of this video. So you can go over and learn a little bit more about some of the little known tricks about selling baked goods on Facebook. All right, so that's 15 minutes, one business tip for the week to make your home baking business a little bit better, 15 minutes at a time. I want to thank you for joining this week. If you got value out of today's Hot Topics Live, let me know in the comments wherever you're watching from, and tell me what your one takeaway was today. That is so encouraging for other members to see that these are easy, actionable tips that you can take to improve your baking business. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me today. And you know the routine. I will see you next Monday, 2 p.m. Central Time for another edition of Hot Topics Live. Bye for now, everyone.